But we are so excited this morning, Tukey, to have you with us. I had an opportunity to hear you speak at a workshop a couple of months ago. And from that point on, I always wanted to meet you more formally and to get you here as one of our Carpool Conversation visitors, because I thought that your story would be amazing to share with all of our fans and listeners. So,
well, thank
you for being here. We do appreciate it.
I'm glad I can help out.
Well, now you've been a volunteer speaker mostly with a touch of understanding for at least 10 years, right?
Right.
Okay. And the work that you have done has been mostly speaking with the children in the classrooms, right?
Right.
Okay. Why don't you tell us a little bit about that? What do you share with them, and what seems to be the biggest impact that you see with the kids?
Probably what they're most amazed about is that MS patients do better if it's cold. I did a research project with NASA where their hypothesis was that if you could lower the body temperature for an MS patient, they would function better.
Really?
So they ran us through a battery of tests, and then we sat in a cooling vest, and they ran us through the same test, and I did better the second time. It was amazing.
Wow.
So I find ways to stay cool. And the kids get to help come up with ideas to help ways I can stay cool, which is kind of cute. They
cool.
come up with clever ideas.
All right. So let's go back. You said that when we were talking earlier that you were diagnosed in 1988 with MS?
Yes.
Okay. And what were some of the things that you found that more challenging for you to do? Probably the things that you share with the children.
My legs don't always work.
Okay.
And I don't always know when they will and when they won't.
Okay.
So I have to
any given day you could wake up and your legs aren't working.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
And you shared a story that for a while you were in a wheelchair.
Right. Yeah, for several years I was in a wheelchair.
Wow.
And I woke up one morning and I wasn't. And I wasn't on any MS drug or anything. It just went away.
Wow.
And they thought people with secondary progressive MS wouldn't get better, but I did.
Well, you're a walking, talking poster child. I told you that earlier, so that's pretty cool. So what do the children seem to be the most impressed with when you're talking with them?
That several years ago, I woke up one morning and I couldn't lift my legs. I couldn't climb the stairs in our house to get to my bedroom.
Oh, boy.
And they put me in the hospital and gave me some medicine. That was in February. And then I show them a picture of Half Dome and show them where I had lunch, because I climbed Half Dome and ate lunch at the top of Half Dome. That's very impressive.
It's extremely impressive. That is way cool.
It impresses me. I keep that picture on my desk.
I would. That's extremely impressive. So how long did it take you to climb Half Dome? And this is after you were diagnosed with MS, right?
Right. It was, several years after.
Did you have a special group following you doing that?
My husband and I.
Okay.
But we knew that it would be straining on me, so we did it. Most people climb Half Dome in a day.
Okay.
It's like a 12-hour hike.
Okay.
We started at Glacier Point and hiked over to what's called Yosemite Valley, which is not very far, and spent the night there.
Okay.
So that in the morning, when I'm stronger, is when I climbed the cables. The cables at the top are the most difficult.
Wow. Well, I'm impressed. Congratulations.
Thank you.
So
I'm impressed myself.
Yeah, and so the kids must really be impressed. Do you ever bring pictures of Half Dome to show them?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. All right.
Lots of pictures. I love Yosemite's my healing place.
Oh, I bet. So you had something that you were started to share with us, and I wondered if you would tell our listeners that when you first discovered and decided that you were going to be a speaker with a touch of understanding, you actually went home and shared it with family members.
I did, and my son and daughter-in-law and their kids were having dinner with us that night, and I told them I was going to be a speaker for something called A Touch of Understanding. And they said, Grandma, they came to our school. And then they told me everything that happened in the workshop. They remembered a year later.
Wow.
And they were so impressed that I was going to be one of the speakers. And it's nice to impress the grandkids.
Yeah, now you can impress them and tell them you're having an interview.
Oh, well, there you go.
Let me ask you, have you ever heard one of Nolan's jokes?
Oh, yeah.
Have you? Oh.
Okay, but I'm ready for another.
Oh, are you? Okay,
Awesome.
good. I think he's got one.
I do have one. What is a bat's favorite dessert?
This must be a Halloween joke.
Ice cream.
Now, if I could remember that, I would tell my grandkids.
But next time we can record it, and then
There we go.
Then you can share it.
Yeah.
We'll practice and then share it. Tukey, we appreciate so much what you have done with A Touch of Understanding over the years, and there's no way it's like that ripple in a pond of knowing how many lives that you have impacted. Not just the children, but their friends, their family members, their parents, because kids go home and they talk about the things that they learn. And the learning just continues. So we can't thank you enough, because we wouldn't be able to do what we do without volunteers like you.
Thank you very much. I thoroughly enjoy it.
Oh, good. Well, thank you. Thank you for continuing to come back when you're having good days, and maybe when you're not having such good days, but you're here.
Yeah.
And we do appreciate that.
Thank you.